Yo, what's good? It's Skano from the gutter. So Gotti laid his brother to rest a couple days ago. It's reported he had snipers on roofs, amongst other places, which you would expect, right? Just surprised, they wasn't operating like that, you know, before Jook got hit. But you live and learn, right? Gotti know who killed Jook. I'm 99% sure he know who killed Jook. I'm pretty sure Memphis know who killed Jook. When situations like that, the funeral, we make sure anybody who's attending that funeral is vitally important. That they have a marker on their vehicle, whether it's in the windshield, hanging from the rear view mirror, on the antenna, something that identifies, you know, friend from folks, so to speak, spotters. So you seeing who coming, one way in, one way out, or niggas was definitely slipping on that. I don't know why they still think. Obviously, he understand. If he didn't already understand, what's up? Like you cannot relax. This nigga never gonna be safe in Memphis again. Like Gotti is never gonna be safe in Memphis again. So I don't know what he was thinking, but it's a cat and mouse game. Obviously, he was hoping they popped out, but the element of surprise, already been blown, Paul. So I didn't expect nothing to happen at Juke's funeral. They're gonna find out who the killer is. 9 out of 10. You're gonna get caught up on some unrelating charge. And get the name dropping. That's usually how these things work. Maybe 2 years from now, 5 years from now, whenever it may be, but 9 out of 10, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get jammed up and get to telling. But like I said, Memphis know what's cracking already. I'm pretty sure you already in Memphis know who killed you. I wonder if Gotti sometimes sit and ask himself, was all this shit worth it? You know what I'm saying? And I'm almost certain that he would say yes. And you say, how is that? It's not just about greed, man. You understand it's inherent risk when you playing that game. These are just casualties of ain't no victims, man. There ain't no victims in the streets. Just casualties. So there ain't gonna be no tears shed. You know. Obviously, even killers got people that love them, right? So if you a killer, 9 out of 10, that's how you gonna meet your fate. It's a common thing. The killers walk around the hood, and it's known. You know, kind of had a certain aura about them, right? And when you're young and in the streets, unfortunately, it's a sick, twisted mentality. But those, were the individuals we looked up to. You know, but at the same time, it was like a part of you that the competitive part of you, the savage part of you that want to knock off the nigga in the hood that got the most bodies under his belt. It's a twisted mentality. I'm off point now. Like I was saying, Gotti know who killed his brother. Uh, it's gonna be an ongoing thing, right? Because even when gangsters get too old to bang, or they get knocked over, or they behind, gotta lay it down behind them walls. The next generation is gonna pick up where they left off, right? So it's an ongoing thing. Ain't no winners. Like I said, ain't no victims. Except for you know what I'm saying, the neutrals that get caught up in the crossfire. But as far as niggas that's living a life that they ain't no victims. So like the old saying go, man, you live by the gun, you die by the gun, right? But like I said, you think for 1 second, ask any nigga that lived that life, man. All the pain, all the suffering, going back and forth to prison, losing loved ones, getting robbed, getting stolen, you know what I'm saying? From people that you thought you could trust, all the treachery that come with this shit. Ask niggas if they would do it again. 9 out of 10, yes, they will. And that's just the sad truth of it. And that's why I have no sympathy. And I don't expect no sympathy. So, unfortunately, it's the young ones that's gonna really reap what we sown. And that's just the truth of it. So like I said, ain't no victims in this shit. Memphis know who killed Jook. It's like Memphis knew who killed Dolph. Something still ain't right with Makita. Something ain't right with that whole Makita cookie. The daughter, man, who was kicking it with... It's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes that's gonna come to light. This daughter of the lady that owned that cookie shop, man. I'm still not convinced that she ain't had something to do with that shit. But wasn't she seen at a party in Atlanta or some shit with the killers? Or the niggas that had something to do with that setup? After? Or leading up to it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Something ain't right with... And I know this is not the first time it's been said. That the owner of Makita cookie shop had Dolph set up. That's a whole nother can of worms. I know I'm all over the fucking place. This shit is just, like I said, it's a lot of layers to this. And it's just gonna keep being peeled back and peeled back. But they gonna, like I said, man. They gonna end up telling. One of the niggas gonna get jammed up on something and end up telling. We'll find out. But, shit is wild, man. But at the same time, it's like regular, just regular shit. 216 Skano from the gutter.